The Grand Teton Massif has been luring climbers and adventurers into its granite canyons for over a century. The towering spires and vertical walls inspire, exhilarate, and intimidate. The Grand Teton is the crown jewel of the Grand Teton National Park and is one of the most sought-after mountaineering objectives in the country. Soaring to over 13,000 feet, the Grand presents more than 50 major technical climbing routes. Those who seek the challenge of ascending this icon of American mountaineering find the opportunity with Reach the Summit, a chance to climb the Grand Teton and help the American Lung Association achieve its mission to prevent lung disease and promote lung health. While climbing is the highlight, Reach the Summit offers participants a journey that begins well before the mountain is in sight. The professional fundraising staff of the Lung Association supports each climber throughout the Reach the Summit program. Allison James, Development Manager.
The Reach the Summit program is a mountaineering training program that benefits the American Lung Association. We like to say that it's a fully supported climbing experience and a fully supported fundraising experience. Funds raised through the Reach the Summit program benefit local Lung Association programs and also national research initiatives.
Climber Susan Poss had personal motivation for participating in Reach the Summit.
The inspiration I had for participating in the Reach the Summit program was to give myself a challenge as my dad went through his challenge with lung cancer, and also to do something really positive, something helpful, something that was giving back in a good way. This is really out of my comfort zone, but that's actually part of the appeal for me, is to push myself.
Preparing for the climb involves months of training to ensure that each climber stays safe by being in great shape. Training hikes are organized for the participants, offering both great physical challenges and breathtaking scenery. Training Coordinator, Matt Weaver.
You can't just be sitting on the couch eating Cheetos and end up on the summit of the mountain. You've got to work at it, and that's really what we do. We provide some inspiration and some motivation, as well as the tools to get you there. We have training programs that are for self-conditioning during the week. We have a gym program, a cycling program, a running program. So people can pretty much take themselves, and over the course of time, because we do this for many months, get themselves into physical shape.
Even if you've never done a hike in your life, you can start out in the beginning of the training program, be fully prepared and in shape to climb the mountain of your choice by the time you're ready to do it.
Along with the physical conditioning is the fundraising campaign. Each member commits to raising money for the American Lung Association.
The way the fundraising works is that each participant commits to a minimum fundraising goal, and then the staff of the American Lung Association assists and helps and coaches each participant as they work through the fundraising.
All the way along, there's support there for pushing your fundraising past the different goals that are set for you along the way.
The Lung Association uses Jackson Hole Mountain Guides to lead the climb. Jackson Hole Mountain Guides have been offering climbing adventures throughout the western United States since 1968. Owned and operated by professional guides who live and breathe the mountain experience, Jackson Hole Mountain Guides are dedicated to providing exceptional service and an unforgettable alpine adventure.
We have a long history and tradition in the mountains, experience, safety record, tradition, areas of operation are some highlights.
Reach the Summit participants experience the signature climb of the Grand Teton, a 4-day ascent offered exclusively by Jackson Hole Mountain Guides. A day's trek into the Teton Mountains leads to Corbett High Camp, where climbers set up base camp and acclimate. With the comforts of base camp and the attentive guides, climbers can relax and enjoy the spectacular surroundings.
People come up and spend 4 days here. They train up here in this awesome cirque. They acclimate 11,000 feet. They hang in our camp here, which is a great camp. That's our flagship program.
Day 2 is devoted to the instruction of technical rock climbing elements climbers will face on the Grand. Each technique is first demonstrated, then practiced.
This is called a stab. You'll utilize that for sure.
Nice work.
Got it, yeah.
Crush it, Liz.
You guys will be there. You'll be squeezing them all the way.
Oh, he's out there, he's secure, but I still have him on belay until he tells me otherwise.
Climbers return to Corbett High Camp to prepare for an alpine start to their Grand Teton summit bid. In the darkness of early morning, gear is checked and backpacks are slung. Months of preparation have led to this moment as the ascent begins. Each climber's breathing can become more difficult the farther up the mountain they go, reinforcing the cause of the Lung Association in its battle against asthma and other lung disease.
There aren't too many things out there that you can be doing where when you're in the midst of it, you think of nothing else. I think all of us, when we have some of our problems and things, we find solace in the mountains. If you haven't ever been there and don't know what that feeling is, then you're missing it.
The Grand Teton is known by enthusiasts as one of the greatest climbs in North America. By joining the Reach the Summit team, participants work together to achieve individual goals to make it to the top, while they serve the greater good of supporting the work of the American Lung Association. It will be one of the most rewarding and incredible adventures of their lives. Join us in our mission to prevent lung disease and promote lung health. The American Lung Association and Reach the Summit.